Hello, everybody. Welcome to art class. So, today we got a really cool project where you're going to draw a self-portrait using shapes, like it says right here. And a self-portrait means just a picture of yourself, and we're going to use shapes. Like if you look at the body, that's kind of a square shape, and then they have like a long kind of tube shape for the leg, and a round shape for the head. Even the neck is a shape, and the arms are shapes, right? They're not just lines, they're shapes. But then you're going to design an outfit for yourself using patterns. So patterns are like we see these patterns are repeating shapes or colors. So we see this dot 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 happening over and over. That's a pattern. Or these little squares of color. This one has a pattern of flowers. See, flower, 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 flower over and over. A pattern is just anything that happens over and over again. So you get to kind of be a clothing designer, which is really exciting. This is something that artists really do out in the world as a job. And you get to kind of pretend to be a clothing designer. You can see we have some cool designs for shoes down here. So there's a lot that you can do with this project. You can design your shoes. You can design a hat. You can design clothes and pants and things. So I'm going to get started. You can go ahead and draw along with me. So here is my little drawing space. I'm gonna, let's see, I'll put it up right here so that you can kind of still see these examples a little bit. I'm just using some notebook paper, so you use whatever you have around, okay? Don't feel a lot of pressure to have fancy drawing stuff. And I'm using some markers, but you can use pencils or whatever you got, okay? So, I'm gonna start by drawing my body with a shape. So, I'm going to make it pretty big on the paper and just kind of a basic shape for the body. Doesn't have to be anything too super fancy, okay? And then shapes for the arms. It's kind of like a rectangle shape for the arms. Looks like I'm doing a long sleeve kind of shirt, all right? And then shapes for the legs. You can do rectangles for the legs like this. And sometimes I'll stop up here and put a little line in between to connect the legs like that. And you could do yours a little differently, that's fine. We'll add shapes for the shoes. See those shapes? Even the hands are just like, you see that kind of shape right there, just 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the thumb can point to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Easy. And then I'll do a shape for the head. I like to do more of a oval kind of shape for the head. I'm going to leave the top open so I can put a hat or some hair or something like that. Alright, and this is going to be me, so I should give myself, I like to wear a bandana sometimes, so I'll give myself a bandana, and then my hair kind of coming down like this. And even the hair is shapes, right? And then I can draw my face. I'll give myself kind of a fuzzy little beard and a mustache, because that's me. And a little smile. I like to smile. And then some eyes. This can be as simple as you want. You can see I just did little dots for the eyes. That's fine. This one's really about designing the clothes and being a fashion designer, okay? So this is where you get to be really creative and make some kind of fashion that you really like. And like we said, a good way to do it is to use some patterns. So let's see what I want to do. I'm going to do a design that has a symbol. You can start with a symbol if you want. A symbol means like a picture or something. So my symbol is going to be like a little sun that has little triangles around it. And that's kind of a pattern, isn't it? Because the triangles are repeating over and over. And then the sun is going to have a cool sunglasses. Oh, that black marker's kind of going out. Cool sunglasses like that. And a little kissy face just to be funny. So this is my kind of funny little sun design. And the clothes, the way I'm going to design this is I'm going to do tie-dye. Have you ever seen tie-dye clothes? Tie-dye clothes is where you kind of wrap up your shirt and twist it and do all kinds of weird things and wrap it up with strings or rubber bands. And then you put some dye on it and you'd make it all different awesome colors, okay? So this is going to be my tie-dye shirt design. And the pattern is going to be kind of like these little bands of color going around. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to use, I have some markers that are kind of running out, and I'm going to actually use those for the tie-dye because I think it's going to look cool. So yeah, if you have markers that are running out, don't feel like you have to throw them away or you can't use them. They actually look kind of cool. They have like a nice little texture. and I'm being a clothing designer, right? When people make clothes, like if you look at the clothes you're wearing or that anyone's wearing, they don't just grow out of the ground, right? An artist actually has drawn that before they even make it into a real shirt or pants or shoes. An artist comes up with the idea and draws it first. So it's really the product of an artist, which is really cool. All right, and I'm choosing certain colors for my tie-dye sun shirt. That looks pretty cool, but it's a little hard to see the sun. So I think for my design, I will use this purple to outline it. Right, I'm changing my design a little bit to make it look how I want. And yeah, I want you to imagine, what if this was real clothes? Okay, try to design something that you think, wow, I think maybe somebody would actually want to wear this. Wouldn't that be cool? So I got a nice tie-dye shirt, and what's going to go along with that? I like some classic blue jeans, right? So I'm going to use this marker that's kind of fading, and that's going to give it a nice kind of faded blue jeans kind of look. I like that. I'm keeping it simple with the pants, right? We got a nice busy shirt and some simple pants. I think that's a good look, but they're just kind of faded. Faded jeans look nice. Cool. And now I get to design some really awesome shoes. Maybe the shoes will also have the sun on it. Or maybe the moon. Yeah, maybe the shoes will have a moon. That's cool. Kind of a sun and moon thing. So I'm going to have some red shoes with a yellow moon. Very nice. Oh, I like that. Those are some cool shoes. And yeah, a lot of people like to just design shoes. As you can see on the bottom, those are some really neat designs for shoes. I like those a lot. And they have concepts. Like, look, this is a soccer shoe. This one looks like a bicycle shoe. It even has little wheels and a light. This one's like a mountain climbing themed shoe. It has mountains on it and a little climber going up the side. So you can really think of themes. Mine has a theme of sun and moon kind of thing. Now I get to design the headband here. Okay, and I think I'll do a tie-dye headband that matches the shirt so we can have some matching elements, right? That'll look nice. Cool. That's a pretty neat clothing design. I like that. So, whether you make a guy or a girl, or you could even try both, you can add things like scarves or earrings. Oh, I do wear an earring, so maybe I'll give myself a little earring in there too. A little earring, that can be part of it. I can color my hair and my beard a little bit. Kind of doing a scratchy coloring to make it look like a little hairy texture there. Cool. So that's my clothing design. I wonder what you're going to make. So go ahead and make a clothing design, and hey, maybe make a couple. Maybe you get really into this and make a whole bunch. Maybe you think, hey, I might want to be a clothing designer someday. Wouldn't that be cool? So go ahead and make your clothing designs. And if you want to send them my way, go ahead. Okay? You can send them to my email if you want to. You don't have to send them, but I would love to see them. And we have that online art gallery that I put all those things into. So if you want your stuff to be up online and want to show me your art, send it my way. Okay, take care, everybody. I hope you have fun designing some clothes. Have a good week.